Have you ever wondered where the art of storytelling began? How did our ancestors first learn to weave tales that captivated their listeners? The answers to these questions take us on a voyage through time, to a world where stories were the threads that bound communities together. In the dawning days of human history, our earliest ancestors began to use language as a tool to share their experiences. This was the birth of storytelling, an oral tradition that saw tales passed down from generation to generation. These stories were far more than simple entertainment. They were the lifeblood of early societies, carrying vital information about survival, cultural practices, and the mysteries of the natural world. Myths, the earliest form of storytelling, were often grand narratives that sought to explain the inexplicable. They told of the origins of the universe, the nature of the divine, and the relationship between humanity and the gods. These stories were the cornerstones of early religious and spiritual beliefs, providing a framework for understanding the world. Legends, another form of storytelling, painted vivid tales of heroic figures and supernatural events. These stories were not always tied to reality, but they served a crucial role in entertaining, inspiring, and instructing their listeners. They were the sparks that ignited the fires of imagination, inviting listeners to dream of a world beyond their own. Meanwhile, folktales, the common man's stories, were short narratives with simple plots. They often featured themes of love, conflict, and the triumph of good over evil. More than just tales, they were lessons wrapped in narrative, teaching valuable life skills and moral values. Then there were the epics. These were not mere stories but grand sagas, often told in verse. Epics like Homer's Odyssey and Virgil's Aeneid painted complex narratives of heroic journeys and great adversities. These tales were the blockbusters of their time, captivating audiences with their scale and drama. As the written word began to flourish, storytelling evolved, blossoming into diverse forms such as poetry, prose, and drama.